In the Kabbalah, there is a Sephirothic tree that is made up of 4 worlds. Pictured here is one world. Each world has 10 spheres, which are connected via 22 channels, with these channels corresponding to the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet. Going from Sephiroth 8, honor or glory, one would take channel 21, which corresponds to the Hebrew letter Shin. In Rosanov's book, he shows the Hebrew letters associated with the lower triangle of Sephiroths. Some of these other Sephiroths in the lower triangle are Sephiroth 7, victory, and Sephiroth 9, the world of elements. On page 225 of his book, Rosanov writes that the placement of the wounds on Yushinsky's head were actually a partial representation of the Sephirothic tree, represented most clearly by the proximity of the stab wounds, believed to be symbolic of the Hebrew letter Shin, which is at the bottom left. Here we see an illustration made by Rosanov that shows the placement of the wounds, with an overlay of the bottom triangle of the Sephiroth world for illustrative purposes. The photograph of the child Yushinsky is shown for comparative purposes. You may notice the bottom right section of Yushinsky's temple does have 5 wounds in close proximity that seem suggestive of this Hebrew letter Shin. Here is the picture of the Hebrew letter Shin for comparison. And here is a magnification of the wounds to Yushinsky's head, which Rosanov noted are the symbolic depiction of this letter. For illustrative purposes, small lines are drawn from the wounds, connecting them together, to demonstrate how the Kabbalists interpret the symbolic nature of these wounds, according to Rosanov. Even an intelligent skeptic must admit that his findings certainly seem plausible. Shin is commonly used amongst Kabbalists, as shown in this picture of the Hebrew triad, that uses the letter Shin to help signify the 3 Sephiroths. Also, the letter takes an important meaning for the middle letter of the word Jesus in Hebrew, or Yehoshua takes on the meaning of man without it, but also to prevent the second coming of Christ, who they believe would stop their earthly kingdom from occurring.